Good evening, Guyana. I'm Delwin Neblett with your HGPTV Sports Pulse for today, Monday, November 24, 2025. In recognition of her exceptional national, regional, and global contributions, Guyana's most decorated squash player, Nicolette Fernandes, has been presented with an honorary doctorate by the University of Guyana. Dr. Fernandes' long list of national achievements include becoming the first female Guyanese squash player to achieve a world ranking, peaking at number 19. She also secured a gold medal at the 2006 CAC Games and 2 World Masters titles in 2022 and 2024 after returning from a major injury. Moving into rugby, Ghana's senior men's rugby team ended with a 6th place finish at the 2025 Rugby Americas North Sevens in Arima, Trinidad and Tobago. When action commenced on day 1, the Green Machine recorded a 14-14 draw against Trinidad and Tobago and a 19-2 loss to Jamaica before defeating the Cayman Islands 24-5 in the final group match to advance to the quarterfinal. After a disappointing 36-5 quarterfinal loss against Barbados, Ghana rebounded well to edge Jamaica 14-12 before losing to Mexico in the 5th place playoff. On the women's side, Team Ghana recorded just one victory, securing a 24-5 win over Barbados after suffering losses of 39-0 to Trinidad and Tobago, 43-0 to Mexico, and 19-14 to Bermuda. Excluding Canada, the top 3 men's teams, Barbados, Bermuda, and Trinidad and Tobago, and the top 2 women's teams, Jamaica and Mexico, have now secured their places at the 2026 Central Caribbean Games in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. Moving into football, battling in a Region 9 clash for a spot in the upcoming KFC Goodwill Series, the Anai Secondary and St. Ignatius Secondary played to an exciting 2-2 draw at the St. Ignatius Village Sports Ground on Saturday. Ishmael Gaskin and Stefan Francisco each scored once for St. Ignatius, while Michael Wilson scored once for Anai, who also capitalized on a St. Ignatius own goal. The return fixture is scheduled for November 29th in Anai. Action also continued in the 2025 Republic Bank Under-18 Schools Football Tournament with 4 fixtures at the Ministry of Education ground on Sunday. Match number 1 was a dominant 3-0 victory for Dolphin Secondary over the Abramsville Secondary. In match number 2, Charleston Secondary secured a 3-1 victory over 3 Mile Secondary on the back of 2 goals from Dilshawn Allen and 1 from Nicholas Newelder. LeBron Mendonça scored once in a losing effort. In match number 3, defending champions Chase Academic Foundation were once again outstanding with a 10-0 victory over President's College. The captain, Brian Wharton, produced a masterful 5 goals as Isaiah Eiffel scored twice. Nyron Barrow, Shaquan David, and Darius Chester also scored once in a winning effort. The final match on Sunday was a close 1-0 victory for West Rheinfeldt Secondary over South Rheinfeldt Secondary as Joel Griffith produced the decisive strike. More in football, action resumed in the 2025 Exxon Mobil Futsal Tournament with semi-final fixtures at the Retrieve Hard Court in Linden on Saturday. The first match, defending champions YMCA defeated DC Ballers 9-6 on the back of dazzling hat-tricks from both Kevin Gittins and Jamal Bentic. Jonah Simon, Kishawn Day, and Jermaine Padmore also netted goals for YMCA, while Andre Mayers, Jayshawn Moore, Nicholas Gentle, Adrian Aaron, and Antoine Gill scored goals in a losing effort. In match number 2, the Silver Bullets outclassed the Hard Knocks, securing a commanding 6-1 victory. Neron Barrow scored once in a losing effort as Sigmund Kubina, Colwyn Driggs, and Damian Williams each scored brilliant doubles. The winners are now set to contest in the $1.5 million final at the Retrieve Hard Court on Saturday, November 29, while the losers will do battle in the 3rd place playoff. Finally, in cricket, action resumed in the 2025 Cricket West Indies CG Insurance Regional Super 50 Cup with the Ghana Harpy Eagles taking on the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force at the Brian Law Cricket Academy on Sunday. Batting first in the truncated fixture after being sent in, Ghana were bowled out for 196 in 40.3 of their allotment of 44 overs. Both Terence Hines and Ricky Jaipal picked up 3 wickets as Gudakesh Modi top scored with 65 from 58 and Kimo Paul added 39 from 40. When Trinidad responded, the Harpy Eagles applied pressure by taking early wickets. However, a solitary over from fast bowler Silas Tyndall yielding 24 runs was enough to put Trinidad ahead by 5 runs when rain stopped play at 106 for 4 after 21.2 overs, giving the Red Force a remarkable 6-wicket victory. Both Tion Webster and Jid Gooley remained unbeaten on 31 and 29 respectively, as Junior St. Clair picked up 2 wickets and both Gudakesh Moti and Ronaldo Ali Mohammed picked up 1 wicket in a losing effort. That's it for this edition of the HGPTV Sports Pulse. I'm Delwin Neblett reminding you to stay in the game.